cover caught in a city.
This is standing there with the winner of the women's 1500-meter run, Leslie Knoll. Carol, let's go to you.
Hi, we're out here with Leslie Knoll. You ran an excellent race. It looked like when you had 500 meters ago, you were running right next to the UCLA girl. What did you feel like then? Did you feel you had it in you to just push it?
I felt that if I was with her with 500 or a quarter to go, that I could pull it off, because I've been working on my speed, and that's the main emphasis of my races anyway.
Each year you've come back, and you've always run against the same girls from UCLA. Is it kind of like the same thing? You kind of know each other, you kind of know what to expect from her, or is something a little bit different this year?
Well, a little bit of both, because I've been running with Laura for 5 of my 7 years I've been in track, so I know her style pretty much, and she knows mine. And as well, this year it's just been far better than any season I've ever had.
Yes, you had a meet record and also a lifetime best. I'm sure you're really excited about that and looking forward to the Pac-10s and things like that.
Yes, I am, very much.
Well, thank you very much, and good job, and I'm really proud of you. Everybody's proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Leslie Knoll with Carol Lewis, and of course you'll see Leslie again, as Vic has been telling you. She's got to come back in the 800. She didn't seem to be hardly out of breath at all, Vic Holchak, huh?
Well, Leslie Knoll has had a marvelous season. I've got a note here. 2 years ago at the Mount San Antonio Relays, she said to me, in 2 years, this was 2 years ago she said this, she said, in 2 years I'm going to break 2 minutes flat in the 800 meters. And she's getting awfully close to it.
1500 meters for men coming up. Sydney Marie has the American record. The meet record is Alex Gonzalez set by UCLA in 83. 1500 meters for men, Ray Griffin of USC, Chris Lerude of USC, Ibrahim Okash of USC, Christian Cushing-Murray of UCLA, Paul Jaspers for the Bruins, Hassam Sabra of UCLA, and Aaron Cuthbertson of UCLA. Men's 1500. A crowded field to be sure.
And one of the guys we've got to watch here is Okash from USC. Had a PR last week in the 800 meters at the Mount Sac Relays.
1500 meters, and the Bruins go to the front.
That's Cushing-Murray and Jaspers, with Ray Griffin of USC in third place. Paul Jaspers in second place for UCLA is the Dutch junior record holder in both the 800 meters and the 1500 meters.
Jaspers and Christian Cushing-Murray. Murray now on top. Griffin and Jaspers are side by side.
They have 3 laps to go right now.
Okash running next to last.
Okash is a Somalian. He ran in Somalia with Abdi Billy, the African country Somalia. Billy was the world champion in the 1500 meters last September in Rome. He's a transfer, Ibrahim Okash, from George Mason University. He redshirted here at USC last year. He was a finalist in the NCAA championships 2 years ago in the 800 meters.
Griffin has moved up to the number 2 spot, and the first lap of the men's 1500 in 59.5.
Ray Griffin, a fine 800-meter runner. The USC coaches feel that Griffin has a range that goes all the way up to 5,000 meters, and that eventually the 5,000 is probably his best race.
Christian Cushing-Murray of UCLA continues to lead. That's Griffin running in the number 2 spot.
And they'll have 2 laps to go as they cross the finish line right here, Tom.
The field very closely bunched. Griffin just astride off Cushing-Murray's shoulder.
Okash trailing that pack, though, is in very good position to win this race, even though he is right now in 6th place.
But it is a closely bunched field of 6.
And there goes Okash right now making his move.
Yep. Griffin has taken the lead as Okash moves almost simultaneously.
The Trojans want very much to go 1-2 in this 1500 meters, knowing that they have no chance in the overall meet. They want very much to make a good showing here, and they could indeed with Griffin and Okash as Okash moves into 3rd place.
Griffin leads. Okash is 3rd. Cushing has dropped back. Jaspers is now running 2nd for UCLA.
As they come down the finish line, they'll cross the finish line, have 1 lap to go. Ray Griffin, Paul Jaspers from Holland, Ibrahim Okash from Somalia.
And And now Okosh has moved up and is going into second place, back of teammate Griffin. So Griffin and Okosh, and then Jaspers, and then Cushing Murray. And that would seem to be the race. Those four right there. Here comes Cushing Murray back up again, Vic, and he moves up into third past Jaspers, challenging with Okosh, and Griffin continues to lead, and I would anticipate the last 150 meters is going to be something, but there's Okosh widening the margin and Griffin not giving over the lead to him.
Well, they want to go 1-2. They don't really care what order. They just want to go 1-2.
Would appear that that's the way it's going to be, and Griffin still holding on to a slim edge over Okosh as Cushing Murray is coming on, but he's going to be third at best the way things stand right now. They come down the head of the stretch, and it's Griffin and Okosh stride for stride, and Griffin has widened his lead a bit and is going to beat Okosh to the wire, it would appear. Griffin going away. Griffin wins very easily. Okosh is second, and Murray comes in third. Surprised to find Griffin leading that and winning it?
Well, we may see Griffin again in the 5,000 meters. I am a little surprised that he ran that strong of a race. I thought he might just ease off and let Okosh win it and save himself for the 5,000. But Ray Griffin's a real gutty kid. His range, again, goes all the way from the 400 meters. He's run on their 4x4 relay all the way up to the 5,000. He's a very gifted young runner.
The last lap was 57.8, and here they are as they make the turn to the head of the stretch. Griffin is leading. Okosh is toward you, and he's just a stride behind Griffin, and for all the world looked as though he could go by him at any time, but Griffin just refused to, just moved away.
Well, as we said, the Trojans really just wanted to make sure they went 1-2. Just last week, as we said, in a major relay meet very close to Los Angeles, the Mount San Antonio Junior College Relays, Okosh ran 1:46.45. He qualified for the NCAA championships in the 800 meters. And by the way, Leslie Knoll, a little while ago, in her 1,500 meter race, qualified for the NCAA championships in the 1,500 meters.
Well, this time by Griffin, 3:46.1 would appear to be his best for the year. Prior to that, he was 3:47.13, and so Griffin runs a very fine 1,500 meters.
Yeah, and he came here basically as an 800-meter runner, and as we said before, the coaches have said his best event is probably the 5,000 meters. They've moved him up to the 1,500 meters. The next step is to go on to the 5,000. We may see him later in the 5,000 meters in what could be a terrific race later in this meet.
So the Trojans get first and second. We'll be back with more of the USC UCLA dual track and field meet. First, we'll pause for this important announcement.
My father had me take piano lessons. My whole family took piano lessons, but everybody quit but me. He forced me to keep on. I wanted to quit.
You know what you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, you know what I want to do when I grow up?
What you want to be?
I want to be like a Las Vegas singer. That to me is the epitome. I mean, this bass stuff, look, really, this bass stuff is just some very primary. This is just to get me started, because there is nothing I would like more to have like a 24-piece band playing some great tune like Night and Day. You are the one.